guys, welcome back to another episode of The Leverage. So today I'm just going to be talking about one of my experiences and challenges I had while growing up as a teenager in Nigeria. So before I move forward, if you like what you're watching, kindly give it a thumbs up, comment and share. Well, for me, growing up in a typical Nigeria house whereby you're not allowed to say you have a boyfriend. Like if you just say that, just know you can't even try to say it in the first place. In a family whereby you can't just like you cannot even sit down and start saying you want to start talking about sex, or your parents sit down like a typical Nigeria home. You don't sit their child down and start saying so this is it. I was allowed to go out once in a while. That's except I'm going for rehearsal, or otherwise that nah. But today, I'm just going to be focusing majorly on the academics part of it. And if you want to get a gist about those part of it, well, stick to my channel and don't forget to like, as I said before. So, back to the academic stuffs. I can remember basically my mom waking up at night just to make sure I read overnight and do all this stuff. But what I noticed is that although I do wake up in the middle of the night to read, because if you don't wake up you're so dead. So then I just read for reason, like I didn't understand the basic of reading. Like I just understood that you just need to read your book, and when mom see has the question, just make sure you answer the question. And when we just get to the exam, or most of the time I would have forgotten all what I read over time. So this is things that I think that our parents should really adjust on, or the parents, if you're planning to be a parent, you should really adjust on, is to make sure that your child knows how to read. It's different for you to tell the child, okay, read this book, and it's different for you to make sure the child actually knows how to read, knows how to understand, knows how to assimilate, and knows how to make sure that, okay, when this question comes out in the exam hall, I know what to do. Now the mistake is that people think, okay, the way I read when I was younger, I expect my child to be like that. Every child cannot be the same. Even your firstborn could be someone who reads and gets it instantly, whereas you could have a child that might not even understand spelling, like might be a very slow learner. No child is dull. Before you try to use a rod on a child, make sure you've checked the child. Make sure you know that the child is mentally sound, the child is not nervous or scared of something. Make sure you know that your child doesn't have eyesight problem, or doesn't have problem with pronunciation or looking at words. Don't just go on, because typical Nigerian women, if you're not getting it, if you're not reading, if you're not doing well as they think you should, they just term you as a dull child. They don't want to know. The next thing is that they just want to flog the hell out of, they say spare the rod, spoil the child. At times all it takes is just know your child, understand your child. She might not be a day reader, she might not be a night reader. Find out those things before you make judgments on your child, before you know if your child is actually dull or smart. So I'm not saying you shouldn't use the rod, but I think at times a word with a child is better than a rod. So I hope few people or parents could understand this and build children who are self-confident and sound. So I'll see you again next week on my channel. Stay tuned. Bye.